Whoa, what's up everyone, it's Ben, welcome back to another video. In this one I just want to talk about my morning ritual. I've started doing like a morning ritual. Every morning I'll wake up for about 7 o'clock and there's some key things that I do that really just get you so started for the day and just feeling great. And it's quite enjoyable as well, especially when you're in that morning state. You can really just it's really zen and there's something fun about it for sure. But yeah, so basically what I do is I'll wake up around 7 usually. I'll have my alarm on the other side of the room, so I'll put it on over the other side, so I'm forced to get out of bed to turn it off. Then I will turn off my alarm and then immediately do 20 star jumps. 20 star jumps. I'll just get up and I'll just bow, straight away. And what that does is, because when you're asleep, your lymphatic system is switched off, and the only way to get it up and running again is to either breathe heavily or do some kind of movement. So that's kind of just my way of getting the lymph system going. And then once I've done that, I'll go straight downstairs and I'll have a big glass of water, because when you sleep, your body gets very dehydrated and your immune system doesn't function as properly, and your whole body doesn't function as properly when you are dehydrated. So a good way to try and get some more hydration is to drink a large amount of water. Whether or not that's the best way to hydrate yourself, I don't know, but it's better than not doing anything. So I'm going to do that for the time being. Once you've done that, I then go into my living room and I do some bioenergetic stretching. So I'll do a minute for each, and I'll do a bow. The bow where I put my hands behind my back and I come back like this, which is a really good one that really opens up the whole body, allows you to breathe deeply. It's not easy to hold, it's not easy, it's not the most comfortable thing to do, but it's very good, very good for your just to get the body flowing, get do some deep breathing. Then I'll do a reverse bow where I'll lean over forward, and it's kind of the opposite of the bow. Then I'll do some deep squats and lots of shaking. If you watch Elliot Hulse's video on bioenergetic ritual or morning routine or whatever it is, you'll be able to copy that, and I highly recommend that. That is an amazing thing to do every morning to get you started for the day. Once I've done that, I will go back upstairs and I will have on a piece of paper the night before. I would have planned out my day, because I always plan the day the next day. So I'm gonna write down, because at the moment I'm still trying to work this into my my routine. Do you know what I mean? So I'm always writing down my morning ritual. I'll go upstairs and I'll write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. And it's just a good way to make you appreciate what you have, and it really helps you kind of get a little bit more present to the moment. And yeah, it's cool to write 3 things you're grateful for, and it kind of makes you think. And then also a lot of people like to write their goals, and they like to go over their goals. I personally don't do this, but I might start doing it, because at the moment I don't really have any goals. My goal is to kind of just get out my job, because I hate it. And then once you've done that, I'll write down 3 things, or the person that I'm going to be today. Who am I going to show up as today? When I put myself out into the world, who am I going to be? So I'm aware of that, so I can leave my house with that vibe of me being, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Maybe there's a couple of things in the day you want to get done that are important. You can write them down. You can really speak, make it a reality to you, because sometimes we think these things, but we never actually write it down. I feel like writing things down is a very powerful tool. For a long period of time, people have used that as a way to get over things and do and such. So then what will happen is once I've done that, I'll grab my supplements. I take a multivitamin, a vitamin D3, it's a 4,000 IU supplement. I take an omega fish oil. Those are my 3 main ones for the morning. I'll go downstairs and I will take those supplements, and then I will make a shake, like a protein shake that has loads of vitamins and minerals in it, which is really healthy for you, and that is just amazing because it just gives you enough. It gives you like that, your body's like got loads of things it needs for the day, and then I'll make like another breakfast because if I'm going to work, I'll need all the the calories for that, and that kind of is my morning ritual. And I found so far that is like a great way to start your day. And yeah, oh my god, I completely forgot one of the main components. Yeah, so I'll go. So after I've made my breakfast, I usually have a cold shower, which is not the most pleasant thing ever. I mean, it's good because it proper gets you wake. You're gonna wake up. There's no way you can stand in a freezing cold shower and still be half asleep. If you do it properly, do you know what I mean? Like, you have to have your full body immersed for at least between 5 and 10 seconds for you to really get that feeling where, when you're sleepy and you kind of like, the bed's there and you could easily just snuggle into the bed and go back to sleep. When you have a cold shower and you're in there long enough, you're going to look at that bed and think, like, I don't need no bed, do you know what I mean? Like, the bed is nothing now. The bed is nothing because you're in a complete different state. Your body, your state has been changed. You are now in a new state where you're alert, you're awake, and then I'll come into work and like, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm energized, and everyone else is kind of still droopy and tired, and I'm tired, blah, blah, blah. And you're just in a complete different state of mind. So, yeah, it's definitely a challenge. And also, cold showers are something I stand by. I think a lot of people do them because they know how good they are. Like, it keeps your pores nice and tight, and it looks, your body, you're gonna feel more like, your body's gonna feel more relaxed. Like, your muscles aren't gonna be as tight. And it's similar to like cryotherapy. Like, people do the same kind of thing with cryotherapy. But yeah, so that's mainly my morning ritual. If I have time, I will like read a book for like 15 to 20 minutes or maybe 30 minutes if I have the time. And yeah, that's kind of my morning ritual. So like, if you don't have a morning ritual, I'd highly recommend getting one and doing one, because I'm sure people know that they're wasting their day lying in bed. Like, you have to snap out of that. Like, you have to snap out of that with your will. You can't just do it by just waiting for something to happen. You have to physically go, okay, today's the day. Today's my day. I'm gonna be more as productive as I can. I'm gonna do the things I need to do, and I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna get shit done, and that's kind of like the mentality you gotta have. Now, sometimes, for me, like last night, for example, like this morning, if I'm honest, my morning ritual hasn't been, it's not perfect. Like, it wasn't perfect. Okay, it's not always gonna be perfect. You have to accept that. But if you get into a routine, your body will become more receptive to that, and it will, it'll function a lot better because it knows what's coming next. But obviously, if you go out, say you're doing game or whatever, you're not always going to be able to do that. For example, like last night. But I still, do the things I need to do. I'm getting the right nutrients in my body. I'm looking after myself, and that's the most important thing, because your health is wealth. Your health, they say health is wealth, and it's true, because this is your your vehicle to do the things you want to do. And if you damage it and you destroy it and you don't look after it the way you should be, you're gonna fall behind and you're gonna struggle. And I see it with all these people. They're just brain dead. Like, they're alcohol intake, they're smoking weed, and they're going nowhere in life. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate because they're not gonna see that reality because they're consumed by a drug. And it almost happened to me. That I was consumed by alcohol. Like, and that's one of my most recent things that have sort of set me back, I think, a little bit. But you got to cut that shit out. You got to make a decision. I'm not doing this. You got to be like, I am not doing this. Like, I'm going to make something out of my life. And it's these habits, it's these micro decisions that add up to a big result. Like, it's the micro decisions. There's some times where you need to take a leap of faith. You need to go. You need to do something that's so out of your comfort zone that puts you in a thing. But sometimes it's the tiny little micro decisions that add up over a long period of time. It's that 0.0000001% better every single day that are going to make you a cut above everyone else. And that's the thing that I'm very passionate about, is those little micro decisions that no one else is willing to make, and that what makes you just that little bit different, that little bit, it's like you have to say I had this the other day. You had to say like 99 no's to give that one yes that's meaningful. Because if you keep saying yes all the time to people, your life is gonna your life is being lorded over by them. You know, their agenda's lording over you. And that's another thing I want to mention actually. In the morning, you shouldn't be looking at your phone. Keep it on flight mode. Don't look at your phone. Just as soon as you're on your phone, you're letting someone else. I know what people are doing. They're going on Snapchat, they're going on Instagram, they're looking at stupid shit. They're medicating themselves. And I do it, so I can't. You know, I'm not judging anyone, but they're medicating themselves, and they're letting someone else's life lord over theirs and take away their potential. And no one wants that. No one wants their potential ripped away from them. So that's that for the morning rituals, guys. So start getting a morning ritual. Okay. Let me know if you have something similar. I want to know what you guys. Yeah, I want to network you guys. I want to talk to you guys. You know what I mean? Let me know what your morning rituals are. If you have one, if you don't, if you're gonna start one. And yeah, let me know. And if you ever want to contact me, you can just go on my Instagram page. I'll link it below, and you can just message me anything you want. I'll get back to you. And that's it for this one, guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.